Welcome back to The Wedding Police. I'm still your host, Vanessa, and I still have Olivia, Solomon, and Rhoda in the studio here with me. And today we're talking about all the fashion from JP 2025. We're going to start out with this segment with none other than Uch Montana.
Ooh.
And here she's styled by Tolu Bali. What do we think about this one? Olivia, I'm going to start with you because I had that ooh. So I'm guessing you love this look.
I really love this look.
Okay.
I think this was one of my favorite looks. It's simple, it's classy. It's just like the beadwork is beautiful. She looks stunning. Her makeup looks beautiful. The gele. She's just giving like that Igbo girl, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's just so stunning. It's one of my favorite looks. I really, really love it.
Yeah.
So
10
10 over 10.
Okay, that's your first 10 for the night.
Yeah.
Well done. Solomon?
I think she looks gorgeous.
Is it giving a 10 for you? No?
I think she looks gorgeous.
Oh, you stingy. Tell us.
She looks gorgeous. It's interesting. I just don't think the beading is symmetrical with the green parts.
Okay.
So that takes
What do you mean symmetrical? Do you
yeah,
mean like...
the left is not the same with the right.
The left is not the same as the right.
Can I
The
use your
green.
glasses to look at this?
The
'Cause
green.
like...
Look at it. Just look at it. Anyways, other
Are
than
you
that,
sure it's not the editing of the picture or maybe the way she stood?
maybe.
Maybe.
I guess we will never know.
You'll never know.
But other than that, she looked nice.
Yeah.
It's the same silhouette with Hilda Bass's dress, to be fair. It's just that one is beaded and one's not. Then the sleeve, I like the, I don't know what that fabric is.
I think it's
cute,
like silk.
but my intrusive thoughts
Says.
it looks like lettuce.
It looks like what? Lettuce?
Lettuce. But yeah, it's other than that.
Which
it's
is a good thing because it means she
Yeah.
looks edible, no?
She looks great. I like Uche is a stunning
Yeah.
lady. Her
She
face
is.
card never declines. I like the gele. Everything is. I just don't like the bag. I think that Bottega bag didn't work with this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you on the Bottega bag.
So if you
Yeah.
had to rate this, she gave it a 10, what would you give this?
8
8?
because she ate.
Because she ate?
Yeah.
Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Rhoda?
She looks beautiful, undeniably. She looks really beautiful. It's a beautiful dress. But like I said in the very first person we were talking about, who was that, Carmen? Anyways, it just looks like the standard,
Quintessential
Ashwebi,
Ashwebi.
Lagos girl, do you understand? And I know you were at the wedding, Solomon, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I felt like 99% of all the ladies
Did the same thing.
almost came with this same
Looking the
corset
same?
up,
corset,
beaded corset
orange
up.
and green.
and
Do you understand?
Oh, okay.
So when I see it, I'm always, for me, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I feel like I'm seeing another uniform.
Oh,
Because
see.
I felt that almost all the ladies who came for the wedding had orange and green beaded corset at the top,
Very that.
right? So it's just like, okay,
It was just like different iterations.
yeah,
of-
it's just maybe, different patterns here and there.
Yeah.
He said, okay, she introduced like this silk thing on the shoulder. Some people introduced that whole that whole thing that was
Some
common.
people introduced structure.
Yeah, some people introduced structure here, but he had that whole signature green and orange.
Corseted.
Yeah,
snatch.
corseted, beaded, the
the
silhouette is
fabric
almost the
bottom.
same. Yeah. So in that, does she look beautiful? Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Can't take that away from her. Does she look good? Is the dress nice?
Absolutely.
Yes, it is. But
Been there, done
in
that?
that uniform,
Umuada.
quintessential.
Is it giving you umwada?
No,
Me too.
umwada.
No,
It
not
just
Umuada.
looks like a standard. You know how they say, have you seen
Ashwebi
that?
girls.
Ashwebi girls.
Exactly. Or you see that
So
say,
everyone looks the
Lagos
same.
Ashwebi starter pack.
Yeah.
Beads, beading.
Not starter
Not
pack.
starter.
Do you understand? No, but you see, you understand? Lagos, you know how you say
Yeah.
Lagos Ashwebi girl starter pack.
Savannah,
Bead
slow
work.
down.
But I
Do you
feel
understand?
like,
So did
honestly,
she get it in terms of like, this is how she got it. So
So on
What
10,
would you
what would
rate
you
it?
give this?
7.5.
Jesus
Fair,
Christ.
fair. That's fair.
Is that fair, really?
That's fair.
fabric, honestly speaking, the fabric already looks
It's a
busy.
lot.
It's a lot. I feel like you can't do too much with this fabric.
Mm.
It would just be a lot. I just feel like keep it clean, keep it
Yeah.
classic. Like that's a,
Yeah.
and I don't know, but that's my opinion. I
Oh my
do
God.
really like
Rhoda
except
said it's
maybe the
giving
black.
Ashwebi girls.
Ashwebi
I feel
starter
like,
pack.
I swear, I feel like that's the next Nollywood movie.
I mean, there's already Ashwebi.
I'm glad he agreed with me.
The movie,
there's
Nigerian
Ashwebi
movie.
I'm glad Solomon agreed with
he
me in the sense
agrees
that
with you.
almost everybody, there was just a few.
I mean, again, you guys were at the wedding, so you're looking at it from a different...
I didn't do any beadwork on mine.
Yes,
and I had like a direction for my outfit.
Yeah.
I told my designer, I want an outfit that I can restyle. Because I'm a stylist and I like to mix and match. And I want an outfit that I can re-rock and restyle and reimagine. And I feel, and you know, this beadwork, as beautiful as they are, you know, it's not cheap to do this. And a lot of times, if we have to be honest, Ashobi is an outfit that once you make it, you wear it once, you can't wear it again. Most times they don't wear it again. You know how it is now. You can't, whose wedding will you wear it for? Max, you wear it on, you know, to church on Christmas Day and after New Year, and that's it. But you really can't wear it for somebody else's wedding because it has somebody else's signature fabric attached to it. So, I mean, I didn't want to waste my money doing something that I wouldn't wear again. So that was mine. But there was just very few of us who had the whole embroidery thing attached. But almost everybody had the whole beadwork, orange and green beadwork, orange and green beadwork.
I mean, Rhoda.
No, don't use me as a.
No, I mean I have to because you had a lot to say about this particular look, and it's weird because this is one of my favorite looks.
Oh,
thank you. But I'm hearing you speak about it and understand where you're coming from with it. You said with your own outfit, you decided to look. You want something you can reuse, rewear, reimagine, all of that. But that's why you're not a celebrity, my darling. That's why these lot don't care.
And I'm not mad at
These guys
them.
who spend millions for one day and dump that fabric and move on to the next. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bravo.
And you're right in the sense that it is the typical beading on the top and then the fabric and the skirts part of it. But I think that for me, when I look at the Ashobi, we've seen a lot. There have been so many weddings over the years. So we've seen the silhouette play out so many times in so many different ways. But I think I also take into account the craftsmanship and the tailoring and the choice of colors and the mix and everything.
Oh, you know, I gave her a pass for all of that.
Yes, you did. You definitely did.
She looks beautiful. It's a beautiful dress.
We saw people incorporate orange, but this is not like the bright orange. This is like a burnt orange type shade. So it still has the hint of orange, but it's not the loud one that's like kind of like what Liquor Rose, the approach they went, which was a louder shade of orange. Yeah. There's also some gold on the top there, if you notice. So there's gold.
I guess that's why it's
and then
not,
that fades into which one?
He said, the green, the pattern of the green is not as so it's because of the introduction of the gold from the
so there's a gold
line down.
There's a gold that bleeds into like a burnt orange. There's a gold that bleeds into the burnt orange, and then there's a green as well. No, I think that was the plan, Solomon.
Was it?
I think that was the plan.
Doesn't look intentional.
Honestly. So this is the one look that both of us are sitting on the same table, and both of you are sitting on a different table because I actually really like this look. I really, really like this look, and I like the sleeve as well.
I want to blame the edits.
With the is that satin or silk?
You're blaming it on the edits.
Yeah.
What are you blaming on the edit?
The asymmetrical bead.
No, it's that gold thing. It's the gold thing that came.
Like that
it is.
It's snatched on one side, maybe.
It's the gold.
Yeah, blaming it on the edit.
I think it's the gold thing that's making that look the same. And to be honest,
the gold pushed the green down.
I don't. Sometimes
you do know that they have to draw that pattern out before they beat it, right?
Solomon. Sometimes asymmetry is allowed. It doesn't always have to be the exact same, I promise you. And
I know. What is intentionally done? Yes, I agree.
I think that was the plan.
Okay.
I think that was the plan. She said something, which is very true. They usually map out on the fabric where they're going to be, so you know where the different colors are going to start and where it's going to stop.
You can easily just draw the pattern for the green and the orange. Then when the orange finishes, you finish off with the gold.
Okay, you know what? Next time, Tolubali, hire Solomon to draw this.
Solomon? I think you're a hater.
I
think you are doing too much because I will give this look a solid 10. I will give this look a solid 10. The only thing that...
What did you say?
I'll give it a 10.
Oh, okay.
Yes, absolutely. I'll give this a 10. The only thing that I would change from this is...
If you're changing something, then it's not a 10.
Well,
we're not changing anything.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'll give it a 9. Since the police here.
It's good cop, bad cop. It's fine. I can take it. I'll give it a 9, and I'll give it a 9 because you're right. There's one thing that I will tweak, and that's the bag. I don't like the purse with this. I feel like it's not the right one. It's too casual.
Funny enough, quite a number of people use this.
A lot of people have this purse, and I'm just like, I mean, it's expensive.
I'm indifferent, to be honest.
It doesn't necessarily work.
I'm indifferent.
It doesn't work.
Stop carrying bags too.
I mean,
You can carry your bags, but don't
But
carry.
not-
Don't pose with the bag, because if it doesn't necessarily tie with the outfit,
Yeah.
then we
takes
would
away.
speak on it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And this one, I wish she just had her hands placed like that.
Yeah.
I don't want
on
the
your
bag in the
hips,
picture because
you
it
know?
takes away from it.
But
Do
how
you
will
get? It's
you know
not
she
the
carried
same.
the target though?
I'm just saying, with or without is fine, but
I
again,
think the video, she shot the video without the bag.
without the bag, yeah.
think
So this,
so, yeah.
I will give this look a solid 10. Solomon,
Oh, you've
you're
gone
a
back to your
hater.
10.
You're a hater, and that's that. Don't say anything else.
I mean, my hate is
Don't
valid.
say, don't say anything else. But I really like this look. But let's see who else we have here. Shout out to Tony Buddy for that
Yeah.
look, by the way. Who else do we have here? We have
Oh.
Steve Chz. I think you had mentioned that someone wore
Someone,
the
yeah.
lemon shoes. That was him, right?
Yeah.
So that's him with the all from top to
Monochromatic.
bottom lemon. What do we think about this look? Solomon, I'm going to start
Oh, why
with
you
you 'cause
starting with me?
it's a guy, so
I like
men's
it.
fashion.
I
yeah?
like it. He looked great. Even in person, he looked great.
Mm-hmm.
I like they're not just him that used the same color of shoe.
Okay, okay.
I think Polo also did it, but Polo's one was not as nice.
Yeah, but no, Polo went
Polo
for
was
trainers,
sneakers, yeah.
and the shade of his green,
What's the friend?
yes, was a little contrast. It's
But
not all matchy
I
like
like this. The way you said matchy, just tells me that you don't like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. To be fair, I think it looks good.
I prefer the contrast, to be honest.
No, I don't mind it, to be honest. I like a monochromatic look, and he gave me monochromatic. It's the contrast in his purse, his man purse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look at that shoe now. Come on,
Yeah. Olivia?
step on it.
I don't have a problem with the shoe. I think he looks really dapper. I don't think I necessarily like
The circle
the
embroidery.
circle. Yeah, it's giving that Medusa,
Versace.
design. So I think if you take away that, it will look really clean and
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but-
was a great observation. by the way.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Actually,
there's like
Just
two
there because
different
there's like
kinds of
different
there's like a
embroideries.
space
Yeah, there's
before
two
you, so
different
you're just like,
embroideries
oh,
there.
this is not too extra. Let's
Let's
add
add
more.
more.
Yeah, true. It does feel like an afterthought, to be
Yeah, I
fair.
give him an
Rhoda?
8.
I agree with Olivia. Not crazy about the
Yeah.
extra embroidery. I think in this case, the upper part would have been nice, especially as it complements the beadwork. Do not like the shoe choice. And that's that. Don't like
Okay,
the shoe choice.
okay.
I would have, if he was going to do green, I would have preferred he went with the tone of green that is on the
The
embroidery on
that
the
would
upper
have
part.
worked. too.
That would have been like a nice, like giving like a nice contrast. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Or he'd have gone with gold because the gele, it's kind of like the actual
Gold
cake for
shoes?
the. Yeah, because the actual cake for the.
Rhoda? No.
No, they have not
But the
yellow
actual cake is
gold.
green.
No,
Yeah.
but if you see it's green, but it's
Like a
iridescent,
champagne
it has like a
gold.
bit
No,
of
I
gold.
hear what you're saying, but I feel
But
like that's
no,
just yeah, no,
gold.
I
No,
don't
you can
see
wear
it.
their mules. They're like, I've seen nice gold, like not the yellow gold, but like this kind of that looks bit maybe not gold, like bronze like mules.
bronze.
No,
If you're
so
saying
bronze
bronze,
is what I
because-
meant to say.
yeah.
Bronze like mules would have just given it that almost very manly,
Yeah.
fashionable, would have been nice.
Yeah.
Or would have gone for like green, the shade of the green on the upper part of the embroidery would have been nice. Yeah, and that's just it. I would
Okay.
give him a
Either
6.
or. Either
I think,
or.
yeah, I think I'm with you as well. I don't mind the shoes at all. This is probably one of the best I've seen Steve Chz look in a long
Agreed.
time.
Agreed.
So I would forgive whatever, even that circle that is making me dizzy right now. I don't care for it. It's fine. It still works. He has not looked this good in a very long time. So I'll give it to him. Not many people can pull off that color of shoe. I promise you, not many people
Yeah,
can.
and he did pull it off.
And it's the exact same shade, because you could have tried it and there's a different shade of olive and they would just be off completely.
Or they could have
This look
edited it to be
absolutely
the same
works.
shade.
You're right. If you went with a darker green, that would work as well. If you went with a different color and the green was introduced with the tassels, that would also work as well. But this still works.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, this is a 9. I would have given this a 10. But because of the second
circle.
embroidery, the circle embroidery, which was not needed, I'll give this a 9. And that's still quite solid for him. So yeah, kudos to Steve Chz. This is how I expect him to turn out. So yeah, kudos to him. This is the first time I think we're speaking about him on the show as well. So I hope to see him more on the show. Let's see, who else do we have? So up next we have Messi Abe. A very strong look from her as well. Solomon, you're shaking your head. Is it? Should I come? Do you have something to say? Or?
I think she looks great. I like the bust. I like the beads. I like the structure. The only thing I would have taken away is the sleeves. I think they are very not necessary. Or she could have just done a skin tone mesh and added the beading or whatever she wanted to add to it. But that flared sleeves takes away from the snatched look. Because if you're snatching the waist and everything's just so, you now let the sleeve run free. It's just, and the shoulder parts, everything, it just doesn't work with the look. But take
So
away
you
that
would have
part,
taken out the sleeves
the
and what
sleeves.
else?
Yeah, and the shoulder pad. Is
And
that
the
not a shoulder pad?
I'm not sure there's shoulder
It's not a
pads.
shoulder pad. It's like it's also a sleeve.
Yeah, it's still,
Yeah.
just take.
So just take out the sleeve
take
and
that
just
out.
leave the.
Yeah, and leave that stuff, or
I
use the
see.
skin tone mesh if you must have sleeves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rhoda.
Other than that, everything is fine. I like the
Yeah?
purse. I like the gele. The gele is stunning. She's gorgeous. I like the ruching on the skirt. Yeah.
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 Okay. All right. Awesome. Rhoda.
I think there's just too many details all at once
Okay.
in this outfit. Too many details. The horned bustier. I see why he believes that is shoulder pad, because it actually looks like there's extra fabric
Yeah.
under the sleeve that lifts it up. So I can understand why he thinks it's shoulder pad. It might just be shoulder pad, you know. And then the whole sleeve, even though the sleeve design is kind of like new, like people are introducing it now. But again, and then there's ruching on the skirts of the
The hips.
dress. So I think it's just too many details coming to play. I feel that if they had stuck to the horn thing, which is actually nice because it's different, and maybe just, you know, like I don't mind the style of the flared style of the sleeve, but if they had used maybe almost something that was skin toned, maybe. And
This
I
is
still
skin
don't-
tone.
No, but it looks dark.
It's green.
No,
Is
it's
it
skin
green?
tone. It's just beaded with the green.
No, the actual color of the
color
mesh.
of the mesh is
It's green.
green.
It's
It's
green.
green, it's not
Oh,
dark.
I see. Okay.
So I'm just saying that it's nice, but it's just, you know how there's just too many details. Like, let's just put everything in the outfit.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
angry at it.
Yeah,
But you're not
she
happy.
still looks good.
Yeah, because she looks good and she wears it well.
Yeah.
I'm not angry at it.
But if you
I
take
just
away,
feel
you can
like
take away
in
that.
the grand scheme of like when you look at it from a stylist perspective, I just feel like it's just too many details coming to play all at once. So I have these sleeves, I have the ruching, I have the horn detail, I have the shoulder pad, I have the big gele with the tassel that is falling to her shoulder. I have the red earrings, or it looks red or orange. Is it red or orange? I think the bold orange earrings, and I have the orange purse, and yeah. I think, do you understand? It's just too many nice details at once.
Can we rate this real quick? Solomon, I don't think I
said
asked
8.
you. You gave it an 8? What would
Yeah.
you give this?
Same. I give it an 8.
8 as well?
I would say 8.5 because she was really
8.5.
nice to me at the wedding. So 8.5.
She was nice to you at the wedding, so she gets an extra point for that. Oh,
Really?
okay.
There's
Olivia?
that.
I didn't see her at the wedding, so I don't know. First of all, say how stunning she is. She's such a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I think this is just a clear case of go back, step back, and
Don't take
edit.
it- Yeah,
Do
edit.
you understand? Editing would have just like, I don't know, just take away a lot of things. The sleeve was not necessary. This I can't forgive. The horn thingy, I think is nice. I think I don't know, she's such a beautiful woman. I can't even like, oof.
Fault her.
I can't fault her. I don't want to.
Yeah.
So I'll give her 7.5.
7.5. Okay, guys. I think we're going to fight in this show. I see it now. I know we're going to fight for sure because,
So you love it.
my darling,
It's
this is
obsessed.
a 10.
Of course it is a 10.
This is a 10 for me, and I'll tell you why. Remember when you said, who was it that you said was giving Ashrabi girls?
Starter pack.
Thank you.
So now this is something
Now,
different.
you guys are saying, take off the sleeve, take off this, it's too much. If she had taken off the sleeve and taking all the things that you said take out,
You're not giving
that
Ashrabi
is
starter
the
pack.
real Ashrabi girls. It's the
So, I
typical.
feel like it's
no,
just
hang
too
on,
much
let me
coming
finish.
to-
That's
yeah.
the typical, just bead my top and put my gele at the bottom, put my ruching and let me be going. Do you get what I'm saying? Messi is not our mate, first of all. So I don't expect you to do something that the young girls would do. If this was on Messi AK, I expect the horn and no sleeves and nothing because I want to show off my body, I want to show off my
probably
arms
like
and everything.
a V
and a deeper
neckline.
V and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you understand? This is an older lady.
Yeah.
But it's also not giving auntie that has retired and whatnot. You get this. It's also giving a fun, cool auntie type vibe. I absolutely
But don't you
love
think
this
the
look.
sleeves are non-players? They're
No, it's not. It's not. And I'll tell you why. Everybody plays all of that shit. We've seen so many things done before. I haven't seen this done before.
So, for me, yeah, if you wanted to leave the sleeves there,
I think the
take away the horn.
this sleeve.
I even like the horn.
I love the
I
horn.
love the horn.
I'm not mad at the horn, but if you wanted to leave the sleeve and
Take away the horn.
take away the horn, because now the horn is covering what this is. We don't even know what that is
even-
for
no,
sure.
but
That's what
It's
she's saying.
clashing
If you
with the
take away the
horns.
horn, it goes back to looking like a
Yeah, I like the
properly
horn.
typical
Yes.
I
country.
particularly like from here.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
I didn't even say you should take away the sleeve completely. I said you
it's
should
distracting from this
switch
horn
the
detail.
sleeve for like a skin tone mesh. Then you can put the whatever stoning or
I thought it was
embroidery you want
just
to do on
like
it.
just the
Guys,
horn.
trust me.
So you would have preferred it was just like
The horn.
no
I'm
tube,
telling you,
no
like
sleeve,
a tube
nothing.
thing,
No sleeve.
basically.
Yeah, I think so. Because I
Just
don't
like
know,
a tube
even
tube
the
with the horn
skin.
thing.
So how do you connect that to this?
I'm saying if you want a
You know what I'm saying?
sleeve,
It's just like so much.
if you must have a sleeve.
Which is why I'm saying that I feel like if you do just a boob tube type dress with the exaggerated top half and the extra B, I've seen that before. I'm
That's what
sorry.
I'm saying.
She probably we wouldn't even be talking about the
Leave
look
the
right now.
sleeves, take away the horn, and tie it to the sleeves. Tie the
Don't
bustier to the
listen.
sleeves.
There's absolutely Solomon. I'm on to you. There's absolutely nothing I would change
I
about this
love
look.
Auntie Messi.
There's
a
absolutely nothing I would change
gorgeous
about this look.
woman.
I like the ombre effect with
I
the beading.
said
I like that they
what
didn't
I
go
said.
all green with the beading, right? So it went from the shade of green and it slowly faded into like a silver type color or whatever the case is. I love the horns. I think that's where the drama is. I like the inclusion of the sleeves as well because it's very age appropriate. I don't necessarily want to
I
show
agree
my
with the
arms
age
and whatnot.
appropriate,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't want to show my arms. A younger girl will take out the sleeves. Do you get what I'm saying? A younger girl will take out the sleeves. An older lady will wear the sleeves and wear it gracefully, and she
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
and
she
she's
did.
absolutely stunning. I like the way they tied her gilly as well
Yeah.
with the tassel thing dropping. This is a 10 for me, guys. I feel like I said enough, but
I
this
feel
is
like
a 10.
looking at
so-
it again. If we just chop off
Chop
this,
off the horn.
chop off this horn,
And it's,
everything will just
tie
marry
together.
and it'll
That's
be-
what I'm saying.
No, that's what he's saying. That what you're saying is, if she
Listen,
took out the
if you took
horn,
out the horn,
she
it
would
is-
look like the
Ashebi
Ashebi.
girl.
No, but no,
There's
she's not going to
nothing
look like
wrong
the
with looking like
Ashebi.
Ashebi
She's going to
girls.
look like an auntie when Ashebi is just like, look
For
at
me, I like the
Auntie
horn.
Shafi's look.
I just don't like that it's clashing
Ashebi's
with
look is
what's
just
going on the
that,
shoulder.
Yeah.
corseted
You know what I mean? And then
with the
that-
sleeves.
And it looks
if
very
And
weird.
yeah, it looks
tassels
people
on her
right.
gilly were dropping on her bare shoulders. I would have liked it better.
Okay, guys, you know what?
Let's agree.
This
agree to
particular look,
disagree.
let's agree to disagree. But I'm also going to take it to the
Wow.
audience as well. Guys, I really need your take on this look because I'm giving this a 10. You gave this what, an 8?
0.5.
8.5 because she was nice to you. We remember. You
8.
gave this an 8. You gave this a 7.5, I
Yes,
believe.
she said
Yeah?
7.5.
Guys, please help me. Help me decide on this particular look. Let us
Just
know.
so they know that you're not giving the
Hang
lowest
on.
score.
Let us know in the comments. What do you think about Messi's look? Do you rate it a 10 like myself? Or are you with these haters?
No, not here to
Do you
hate
think-
it.
Around,
Do you
though.
think
Why
that
not
they should lose
hating?
the horn?
Why
and
not?
We
whatnot?
love it though. We're just
Please let
We're
us
not
know.
hating. We're just like,
giving our opinions.
we're neither here nor there.
Don't worry, we will find out.
We will find
We
out.
will find out when this
Okay.
is,
Yeah.
okay? Up next, we have Dr.
I'll
Ramble
leave you
in this look.
Watch and see.
I don't even know where to begin, so I'm just going to throw this to someone because, Rhoda, let me just come straight to you because I don't know what to say about this look, but maybe you can help me
I
bring
think they
this
should
home.
have padded the agbada
Yeah.
fabric so that the tassels can stand. Because-
Padded.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
how
Like
Enyola's own
hair
came
spray.
out.
Enola's
And someone they
own. So
put-
like
it wasn't
stain.
like it was already
Yeah,
there.
because the
It was
fabric
It's
is
soft.
padded
already...
on the inside.
Yeah, to make
Yeah,
it
so the
structured.
fabric is
So it's
already a
stiffer
soft
fabric.
fabric.
Oh,
so the
I
way they
see.
padded to make it stand.
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought the fabric itself was that stiff.
No. This is actually how the
Interesting.
fabric comes. So I feel like if they're going
Okay.
to pull off this style, they should have just padded the fabric so that it will have... Because I feel like the weight of the tassel is just giving
pulling
it a
it
very
down.
odd shape.
Yeah, it is.
The trouser,
It
the
is.
pants, I don't know why they went for... I don't know why
Wide
he
leg
went
pants.
for wide leg pants. I think maybe it wouldn't have been bad. I think maybe he didn't get a chance to adjust his pants properly
Before taking a
photographing
picture,
it.
yeah.
Maybe if he had adjusted it well, or maybe the band or whatever, it probably would have sat well. But if I'm going by this picture, I'm not sure that the wide leg pants is doing many justice. And then we should
Yeah.
have padded the fabric so that it has,
More
that
presence.
so that the weight of the tassel is not dragging it down.
Okay.
That's
Oh, that was short and sweet. Solomon?
Short and sweet, you say.
In 10 seconds.
Okay, I think this is one of two people that did these tassel looks at the wedding.
Okay.
This is also like a take on the Ugomoye's groom outfit.
I was going to say, yep.
Yeah, and like she said, it just needed structure. The cap doesn't fit well. And yeah, basically everything she said, and I don't like that the tassels are black. It's just very daunting,
Yeah.
if I do say so. But
Okay.
other than that, I love Dr. Ramble.
Ramble.
He's such a fun person to be around. He was so much
Yeah.
fun at the wedding. But yeah, that's
Okay.
that for that. I'll give him a 7.
7.
For
Olivia?
efforts.
I love his over-the-top personality. But every other thing Solomon said, yes, I don't love it.
Yeah? You don't?
No.
I like how she said that in the sweetest way.
Like, I don't know.
I love his personality, but I don't love it. So you almost don't know that she said she doesn't love it, but she doesn't love it. Yeah, I'm not, like you rightly said, this is a play on Ugomoye's. I think Ugomoye
Had a groom.
initiated this
Yeah.
particular look with the tassels and stuff. And the tailoring of this is just off. The pants look very ill-fitting. I don't know if it's a case of adjusting it before the
Yeah, I
picture was
think it's
taken.
So I think it's,
Or it was
it's
just
probably
not
a
fitted.
dress. Sometimes when you
Dress
make dress
string,
string,
Yes,
and
can
just
do
like-
that.
you don't
just like
adjust
you gather
the
string.
Exactly. So
it will come out looking.
But in this photo, it's very ill-fitting.
did-
So that's on the photographer
Yeah,
because they're supposed
photographer.
to sort of let you know, oh, hey, just quickly adjust this
Adjust
before
it.
the picture's taking. I don't like the distance between the high and the low. Does
Yeah,
that make
it's
any
too
sense?
far.
It's too far apart, yeah. So when we saw it with Ugomoye, it was just about that
was like-
high
yeah.
and that much. This is like a whole staircase to get to
like an
the top
arc.
half. Yeah, so it's a
Like a
bit
hall.
much. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a bit much.
Arc de Triomphe.
So I think I get the idea of this. I think the execution was just very poorly done. I didn't know that they usually pad these fabrics to
they
make
do,
it
to make
stiffer
it
and give it more
stay, yeah.
presence. And I definitely agree with you. That should have been done in this situation. Just so that, because he has like a nice smallish frame or whatnot, that would give him
so it
some
just
presence.
looks, it just has
Yeah,
a
do
good
you get what I'm
structure.
saying? Like it makes it stand better. So yeah, not one of my favorite looks, unfortunately. I like him personally. I think he's such a fun guy, but I think this was a huge miss. And if it was just down to the tailoring and execution, somebody else would have sort of helped marry this together properly, and it just didn't come together the way it should have. So that's that. Let's see, who else do we have? Okay, so we've seen Messi Abe, and this is Messi AK. I think we spoke about her earlier, didn't we? Yeah, okay, so this is Messi AK. What do we think about her look? Rhoda,
Baby girl starter pack.
there you
You
go.
can see the bag.
There you go.
You can see the whole.
That's it. And that's what you wanted my Messi to do?
No, I didn't
How
want
dare
the
you.
Messi. That's why I said
This is what you
but I'm
wanted
just saying,
Messi Abe to do?
I feel like, if you go through Messi's Instagram and look at maybe her last 10 Ashobi outfits.
We've seen
It
this
looks the
before.
same.
You feel like you've seen this before?
I mean, I just feel like it's.
But quick question though. Is it not better to be safe than sorry? Like if I've tried something and it works, why don't I just do that real quick?
No,
Because I am
that's-
spending a
it's
lot
just
of
giving
money on this
lazy
fabric, right?
Fashionista, to be honest.
It's not giving what?
It's giving lazy fashionista.
Oh, okay.
Savannah, slow down.
What did you say? What did you say?
Samantha, slow down.
Samantha.
Savannah.
Oh, Savannah, slow down. Yeah. So you think it's been there, done that? You've seen this before?
It's not your favorite look for the day.
Yeah?
I mean, it does not blow. I'm just
That's a
saying
reach.
that when it comes to like design-wise, it doesn't blow my mind. I feel like I've seen it I already told you that 99.9% of the ladies already had that whole beaded corset at the top and then the skirt part at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So I think it's not. Excuse me. I don't think it's fresh.
Ashobi girl starter pack beaded as in Bottega or MS, all these
It's
baguette
just wrong.
course,
I just think that Hermes and Bottega clutch or whatever it is just wrong for Ashobi. The only thing I would say I like, which I have not seen from any other person so far, is the infusion of the silk on the skirt. I think that's cute. But yeah, like she said, it's very, very not wow. I'm not surprised. If you
Yeah.
actually
Not bad.
it's not bad. It looks great. It
not
fits.
beautiful,
It fits
yeah.
perfectly.
But in terms
But
of
if you'd
Lagos
ask me
girls,
to draw what Messi would wear, I would draw this.
You
Because-
draw, like you've seen it on her
yeah,
before,
because,
basically. Okay.
And I mean, if it ain't broken, why fix it? She knows it works for her.
Which is what I
it's
said.
Easier.
It's better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
No?
So
Yeah. Olivia,
she looks cute.
jump
Like I
in real
said,
quick.
The fabric is just really busy. It's really me. I'm down for people that kept it simple. Honestly speaking, simple, clean, beautiful.
So do you like this?
Olivia is afraid because they do her Instagram
Olivia,
account.
come on.
No, that's not true. I think she looks stunning. She's a very gorgeous woman. I wouldn't like. It's not my favorite look. Yeah, but yeah, I'll give it a 6.
A
Wow.
6
Yeah,
for effort.
yeah.
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 Is that a lot?
Yeah,
No.
even worse than me because I was going to say it's
I was gonna say
7.5.
I was gonna say
You
7.5.
I was going to say
weird.
7.5. You just said right now it's 6.
Yeah, I said, wow, like, I
Yeah.
like it. I give it
I
a
thought she was
6.
going to say 8, 8.5 because
No, but I
know
said I
you
don't
say
hate it. Chiga, I'm just saying like I like the people that kept it really
I give it
simple.
7.
No, Olivia
7.
gives low ratings with a sweet voice. So it almost seems like she's loving it, but the truth is she's not really sold on this look. And to be fair, I'm not sold on this look as well.
7.5.
I will give this a 6 as well, and I'll tell you why. The bag is orange, the shoes are green.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I'm very confused at that first. I
The
don't like
fabric
the
is
purse with
orange
this.
and green.
No, I mean, come on now.
You said to make it make
It's
it
giving me Christmas.
It's trying to help you make it
trying
make
to
It's meant to make
sense.
it make
Oh,
sense
right,
now.
okay,
I'm helping
well,
you.
You can make it make sense. So yeah,
It's I don't like that bag. We already said that. I don't know why
Yeah,
most
it
of the
doesn't
young
work.
ladies felt like there was any need to. It's an expensive bag. We know that, but
Yeah.
keep it at home and keep it with your casual outfits and whatnot.
So
It
she's not
doesn't
carrying
work
it,
for
oh,
it doesn't
sorry.
work for the wedding Ashobi look, right? I don't think I've
Even
ever
if you
seen it
must
work.
carry
To
a
be
bag,
honest.
you don't take a picture with it.
Yeah, so I don't know why lots of them just feel the need to show that off, especially when it's not just like a nice cute clutch that you just
Yeah.
do.
You know
Yeah.
when
I don't
rich
like
auntie
this.
syndrome came in like a couple of years ago, and when everybody just said wearing boo-boos, you know how it was: boo-boo,
Yeah.
big sunglasses,
Yeah,
the
and
MS slippers.
America.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Everybody would mark you like
There was
is
just
she
a
wearing-
particular-
How,
yeah.
how does she get the Lagos, rich auntie look? The boo-boo, big sunglasses,
Yeah.
MS slippers, and maybe
mean, there's-
designer all those either designer maybe
Yeah.
the Louis Vuitton or the Valentino.
Or
So you
Balenciaga.
understand. So when it comes to Ashwebi, there's a way that Lagos girls follow.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, we're definitely starting to see this trend, and I wish, again, it's not,
But not all
it's not
Lagos
bad.
girls.
It's
What
not all
can they
Lagos girls.
do?
It's
No,
not
I'm
bad,
just
but I
saying,
wish
in
they,
terms
I
of-
wish they understood that it
What
doesn't
can they
add
do?
to the outfit. Do you get what I'm
What do you
saying?
mean,
It really
what can
doesn't
they
because
do?
it's too casual for this look. So there was no need for this bag, for this particular bag, to be taking.
The hardware of the
there's
bag
no need for you
is
to
gold,
photograph
right?
it.
Yeah.
It's
Is
gold.
that gold?
So
or
the
silver?
details on her shoes are they gold or silver? Because I can't really
It doesn't
tell.
even matter. It's silver. It looks like
It's
it's gold
silver.
silver. So your shoes are green. And it's not a shade of green that matches with the Ashobi, by the way. And then the bag is orange. So I'm shocked that Messi would do that because she's a fashion girl. And I don't think I've ever seen her make that kind of it's a tiny mistake, but it also changes the entire look and feel of this particular outfit. You said you like the introduction of the satin. I don't love it,
I
to
don't
be
like
honest.
it either.
I don't like it. It's very unnecessary to me. The top is something we've definitely seen before. This is the typical Ashobi starter pack. With that bag, everything. I don't like the gele. It ages her. I don't like the way that she tied her gele.
It
Remember the
doesn't-
other
it
ones that we
doesn't work
liked
with
with
this
the,
outfit.
It doesn't work with this outfit, exactly. It ages her a lot. The other guys had it with the tassels dropping and it looked very cute. This one I don't like. It's too chunky and too heavy for her frame and for the Messi that we know that's somewhat, playful type personality. So this for me it's not my favorite look on her, I must say. I've seen her do a lot better when it comes to Ashobi. I don't love this one. I don't, not at all. So I'll give this, you said a 6 or what?
6.5.
Yeah, I'll give this a 6 or a 5.
You added 0.5.
She's being kind with the sweet voice, by the way.
Is that you guys are not?
I'll give this a 6. Honestly, I'll give this a 6. I'm not so sold compared to what the other people brought.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite look.
Even
to be
Auntie
honest.
Shafi's outfit was way more interesting.
Yeah, I mean we're not comparing all of them, but
I'm just saying.
yeah, but I get what you mean.
interesting.
Yeah.
Auntie Shafi or Auntie Messi?
Auntie Shafi
Auntie
had a
Shafi.
more interesting outfit than
Okay,
this.
I don't know that we were even having that conversation.
That conversation. No, we're
I'm
not.
just saying, what I'm saying is that the outfit is just, It's not interesting.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Design-wise.
this wedding was a fusion of Tanzania and Nigeria, so it's only fair that we also review the looks from the Tanzanian guests as well. So when we come back, we're going to take a look at some of them. Don't go anywhere.